Hello, thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Ellendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out home practice routine. Today we are going to work from the e-library. I also want to mention, if you have not heard yet, that the sing-along videos are posted again on our website. They will not be on YouTube or Facebook, but if you go to the home page of parkinsonvoiceproject.org, you will scroll down to where it says Parkinson Sing-Along, and every week we will post the recording from that week's session. They are hosted live every Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, and then the recording will be there for you to use as much as you want, one recording every week. Okay? Good. That's good news. Let's take a picture with intent. Let's all smile with intent. Ready? We have to practice smiling. And now let's take our sip of water and let's do it with intent. We're going to start with the first exercise. Lift your voice and project it forward. Ready? Oh, I'm sorry. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Be deliberate. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Connect the sounds, but don't worry about trying to do it on one breath. You take a breath whenever you need to, but try to connect them. One sound runs into the next. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. And one more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very nice. Let's take a sip of water. I had a question come in and it says, I don't have long breaths to hold my ah and my glides. Any help would be appreciated. As you work with your speech language pathologist, the length of your ah, your breath support should improve. But don't worry if you can't hold the ah for 10 seconds. You're trying to coordinate the breathing muscles with the vocal folds and produce a clear sound. That is the main thing we're working on. So at first, you may only be able to produce a clear sound for 2 or 3 seconds, and that's okay. Then you try to focus and hold it longer, but don't worry about that. And then I'll show you what to do on the glide when we get to it. Let's do the ahs. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. It's okay if it's a lot shorter. The guideline is that we hold it a maximum of 10 seconds. Not that we hold it for 10 seconds. We just don't need to hold it longer than 10 seconds. Ready? Good. Let's do it again. Let's do a shorter one. Are you ready? Ah. Good. Let's take a sip of water. If you struggle with your breath support for speech and trailing off at the end of sentences, I'm also going to show you what you can do for the counting to try to improve that. All right, let's move on to the glide. So if you don't have enough breath support to make it all the way up, we just do it a little bit faster, okay, so that it doesn't require as much breath support. So let's go ahead and intentionally do the glide a little bit faster. We're still going to produce a steady ah and glide. We'll just do it faster. Ready? Ah. Ah. Again, quality, the quality of the voice, the clear voice is what we want. Let's do it again. Ah. Ah. If that's still too hard, you can just do 2 notes. So listen to me and then repeat. Ah. Together. Ah. You could do that 5 times and that would be okay. And then you go down. Listen to me. Ah. Together. Ah. That's called a stair-step approach, so it's not the glide, but when the glide is difficult at first, you could do the stair-step. Let's try 3 notes going up. Ah. Again. Ah. Now down. Ah. Really speak out at the end. Ready? Ah. And one more the way that we want to ultimately do it. Ready? Ah. Ah. And you have to build up to it. So don't be discouraged, okay? It's okay at first. These muscles may not have been used in a while, so we need to strengthen them. Let's take a sip of water and I'll show you what you can do with the counting. We're going to count to 12 and stop every 3 numbers. I don't have the card today. When you're struggling with your breath support for speech, one thing, you never want to squeeze words out, okay? Never do that. But when you're doing the counting, I want you to put a little bit more oomph into the last number. I often say reach for the last one, okay? And that will help you to lift the breath support. So you will do 1, 2, 3. Okay? Let's do it that way. We'll go to 12. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you are intentionally trying to reach out for that last one, and sometimes that'll help to build your breath support for speech. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Take a sip of water if you need it. For speak out therapy, you never think about taking a breath. Do not think about taking a deep breath. Keep the focus on speaking out. and you will take a deeper breath. But in addition to that, you'll sit up straighter, you'll smile more, your articulation will be better, your volume will be a little bit louder, but just keep the focus. We say single focus. Speak out. Don't try to take the individual aspects of speech, volume, breath support, articulation, facial expression. Don't try to separate those. Just speak out. Today is Friday, so we're going to do things a little bit differently. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words, and then instead of the reading and the bonus reading, we're going to work from the e-library. Each nonsense word twice. Here we go. Gula gun ga ga. Again. Gula gun ga ga. And the next one. Kukamanguka. Again. Kukamanguka. Ready? Gangla. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. And when you're practicing with me, take a sip of water. When you're practicing with me, if I hold the ahs longer than you do or the glides, just turn down the volume. All right, and you do the exercise the way you need to, and then you turn it back up when we get to the next one. I bet even without the volume, you'll be able to tell from my facial expression when we move on to the next exercise. We're going to work from the e-library. If you are working with a Speak Out provider, and I hope all of you have found a speech language pathologist to work one-on-one with, you have free access to this e-library that Parkinson Voice Project created. And it's got workbooks and photo cards and conversation cards. It even has Dr. Boone's words in there if you want. And all different, a tongue twister book, a singing book. We're going to work from the word cards today. All right, so this black, or now it turned blue, we can go full screen. All right, this is a great exercise to work on breath support for speech. Let's just say the word, we're going to say it 3 times and really project out. Don't let the volume drop. Okay, speak out. Let's say tiger 3 times. Tiger, tiger, tiger. And you're really thinking about it. Do it again. Let's do it again. Tiger, reach forward. Tiger, tiger. Now spell tiger, and when you get to the R, reach forward. Okay, just think about it. Ready? T-I-G-E-R. Think about every letter is going over a tennis net, but the last one is going to the serving line. Let's try it again. T-I-G-E-R. And notice that I am connecting the letters. That's very important for increasing your breath support for speech. We're not going to go H, A, M. So we're not doing every letter on one breath. We're connecting them. And when you get to the R, make it go to the serving line. And when you read, when you spell this word, you're not thinking about the breath. And you're not trying to do it on one breath. Just speak out. You'll take the breath when you need to, but just tell yourself every letter has to be strong. Ready? Let's spell hamburger. H-A-M-B-U-R-E. What did I do? Let's try it again. H-A-M-B-U-R-G-E-R. I had to take a breath in there, but I'm not thinking about it. I'm just speaking out. Let's do it again. H-A-M-B-U-R-G-E-R. Say hamburger 3 times and don't let it trail off. Ready? Hamburger, hamburger, hamburger. Now make up a sentence with the word hamburger and keep it strong all the way to the end. Ready? Make up a sentence. Say that sentence with even more intent. Let's spell the word dog. We're going to spell it 3 times in a row, not letting it trail off. Ready? D-O-G, D-O-G, D-O-G. Do it again, 3 times. Connect them. D-O-G, D-O-G, D-O-G. And that is one way that you can use the word cards. You can say the word. You can say it multiple times. You can spell it. You can spell it backward. You can make up a sentence using it. You can even engage in a conversation about it. If you have a dog, if you have a pet, where would you see a tiger? Describe a tiger without saying the word tiger. So you can work on your speech by using those word cards. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Practice, practice, practice. The sing-along video is on our website, so you can use it this weekend. Show it to your family and friends and sing together. I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.